What is up, my Sagittarius? I am Meg, your Elemental Empress here to do your reading from March the 13th, what was supposed to be, until the 15th of 2018. And the reason that I'm doing these readings so close together and why I'm publishing this so late at night is because I'm trying to keep you up on the astrological events that are going on, because we got some huge shifts, and we have like the small ones that are really leading up to this, and it's really going to help, like, if we all understand this, because it's a big energy shift, and I want it to be for the positive. So I figure, this is like a, like a free Betterment commercial, right? So what happened today? Today, there was a square between Venus and Saturn. So Venus, what you want to do, your leisure, your creativity, your the beauty in life, right? And it's in Aries, so it's like speed up, quick, fast, in a hurry, right? Was squared by Saturn, the planet of work, and it's in Capricorn, where it loves to be, So it's gonna make you work hard. So today, and we're in the Mercury shadow period, the Mercury retrograde shadow period, and I find that that's more trying for me most of the time. My phone wasn't working earlier. I spent a long time on the phone with them, and then my computer slash camera was not working correctly, and then we had a blizzard and I had to shovel out cars, so that's why this video is so late. And if you guys had any weird moments because of it, you could definitely leave it down in the comments below. But yeah, but then we have the beautiful trine with Jupiter and the Sun, so it's really good, and it's really good for your creativity. Even if, just making dinner is your creativity, like, if that's your work of art, then that's your work of art, right? It's like me doing this right here, It's anything that you feel creatively that you'd like to work on, you know what I mean? So tomorrow, the 14th, we have a Mars square to Chiron, and Mars wants us to take action on our wounds, to work on our wounds, to actively work on our wounds. So Chiron is like a big deal right now because it only moves every 7 to 8 years, really, and it's in like this period where it's only got a couple more, like a few more weeks left in Pisces. It will move out April 15th into Aries, where it will get a lot better, but on the way out, planets really like to make a fuss. Well, it's not really a planet, but they really like to make a fuss on the way out. So there's like death throes, So it's really asking us to dig deep, and then like all of these other aspects in the sky are pretty much doing the same too. So and it's asking for hard work and all of that too. And we have Jupiter retrograde in the 12th house, so that, with all of these emotional, like, it's like healing your emotional scars, like the parts of you that you didn't think would ever heal, right? So it gives us a really good opportunity, but it's going to be really, like, difficult for some people. If you can navigate this energy, then you'll do a lot better. So I'm trying to help, right? So this is all leading up to, for like this, it's leading up to a lot more, but the Pisces new moon will be the last new moon of the astrological year. So it makes it very good for manifesting. So I have a small homework assignment, if you choose to accept it. It's just take out a piece of paper and write down, I am so happy that I have, and then write down whatever you want and act like you have it and feel it in your heart for a minute. Because when you feel it, that's how you're going to manifest this stuff, right? And so it's super good and super positive for everybody. Now, the Pisces new moon is on the 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to say you probably shouldn't drink on St. Patrick's Day, but if you do it responsibly, because you're gonna be setting the tone for the new astrological year for you, and it's gonna be like, it's gonna get crazy, right? So, other than that, oh yeah, I had a little troll problem, right? So, to my trolls, I don't mind constructive criticism. Constructive criticism is a different story. But to my trolls, I do look off of camera sometimes. And when I do, I'm looking at my notes, usually, that usually have to do only with your astrology. And I try to get the astrology correct because, you know, my trolls, if I didn't get it correct, you wouldn't know where Uranus was, right? Okay. And on that note, if you ever had a medium reading, you might notice that they look away, right? It's because, you know, when you're digging into other places, like other realm type of business, you just do, you know? And the temperance card just popped up. But, alright, we're gonna shuffle it again. I'm just messing around right here. So, yeah. And, like, some people want me to be more of an actress, less of a psychic. So, I'm working on the actress part. You know, I'm very new to put my face on YouTube. But you got the psychic part, so that's good. Okay, and you got the Fool. Alright, so you may have the sign of Aries in your chart. And, like Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or you might just be walking into a new beginning. Right, so that's always good. And that is the Tarot of the Tattoo Age. That is, like, overseeing your reading. My Sagittarius. Okay. And then this is the Bonfire Tarot. I love it. It's more tattoo art. I dig it. And, oh yeah, I've started a Facebook page, and that was also messed up in the promotions thing. So if you guys would like, then if you want to see me go live, and you want, like, it's gonna probably be really specific readings because, like, the promotions thing isn't working. You know what I mean? So go over there and like the page, and we'll go live as soon as I get enough likes. Okay. Okay. Alright, so you got the Emperor in the upright. Great, you know. I mean, this is like super stable guy, you know, the epitome of, like, stability. It could be like an older father figure to you, right? So, and they could also be the sign of Aries. Okay, so at the base, you got the Devil in the upright. Alright, my Sagittarius. So, you could be dealing with the sign of Capricorn. You could be, this is in your foundation. You could absolutely be dealing with someone in jail with the Emperor and the Devil upright. Absolutely. Yeah, and, in your recent past, you have the Four of Swords in reverse. So, you're coming out of a self-imposed rest. Like, you know, this stuff could have been really depressing for you, and mentally, like, you just recently came out of it, right? And then you get the King of Swords in reverse, and he can be a very nasty guy. So you might be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini that is not very happy. Or, I mean, if someone is in jail, it very well could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini for you, you know, because that could just be somebody turned on their head, you know what I mean? And then we have the King of Wands, right? So we got two kings here. We have the King of Swords, who is crowning the reading in the present position, you know? But I read this as, like, the body. So if I was to say that somebody, you know, was in jail, I would probably say the King of Swords. Or it could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini with Aries, Leo, Sag in their chart, right? Or if you're the male Sagittarius, you may very well have had some type of drug addiction or alcohol addiction. I mean, and you're just, like, you're getting control of it, right? So, because this dude is about control, and in the upright, and then presently it could be that, you know, you feel flipped on your head, you know, or there's a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini flipped on the head around you. But if you're the male and you have that in your chart, yeah, what it looks like, you know, but it looks like you come out good in the end. Now, if you're dealing with a man that has this in his chart and is going through this, it's the same story, just flip-flop, right? So, it could definitely be an Aries male, right? or he could be moving towards a new beginning, coming out of this like self-imprisonment, imprisonment, and then how we got here was the Chariot reversed. Here he is in the upright. And you got him in the reverse. So that's not going forward. That's like no victory. It's also the sign of Cancer. You know, so we have the sign of Cancer with the sign of Capricorn, Aries, and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You know? But the King of Swords in reverse can really be like any sign. It can come up, like if it comes up in a personal reading and I see it, I usually pull a couple cards with it, because sometimes it can just be a guy who is really angry, right? So let's check it out. Let's check out the Emperor. I mean, the Emperor is in the upright, but the Emperor's in the upright with the Devil in the... Yeah, so it definitely looks like there could have been like some court stuff going on. I mean, and it looks like a pretty big deal to you, right? Okay, so, yeah, the Devil has to do with like your family, right? And it absolutely could be the sign of Leo, this king here, but he looks good at the end. And coming out of the self, you know, like the pulling yourself away, you know, like that's like the mini justice card, right? So like you probably started moving away from, or they started moving away from, you know, whatever it was that was keeping them bound. I get the issues really bad, but and whatever it was that was keeping them bound, you know. Yeah, and the King of Swords, you got the Five of Pentacles. So this person, like, they may have been tossed out because of their actions, you know, like if you're the male, you might have tossed someone out, right? Then you have the two of Pentacles with the King here, and then the Nine of Pentacles. So it looks like, you know, whatever was going on here, like it caused like some not so much of a breakup, but like a split, you know, so, because it's to end with the Nine of Pentacles, you know, and let me see, Four Pentacles cards. It could absolutely have to do with and then we have the sign of Taurus also with the Emperor, and the Emperor can come up as a sign of Taurus. So it could absolutely have to do with an Earth sign, because we also have the sign of Capricorn with the Devil here, but I don't think that's what it's about. Yeah, and you get the Death card on the bottom. So this is like a serious change for you, you know. And I'm gonna pull a bit more, because it's the heaviness of it, you know. Yeah, I just pulled the Death card again. Okay. All right, and you get the sign of Aries again. So this change that comes about from it is gonna bring you a new beginning. I'm just gonna pull one more card on it. Yeah, where, you know, you're battered and bruised, but you're willing to go again. You know what I mean? So my Saggies that I'm connecting to right here, like, keep your head up. It's gonna get better. You know, it will get better. Alright, so if you like that, then please like and share and subscribe, and please like my Facebook channel there so I can go live for you. Alright, take it easy. I appreciate you guys.